Okay. Game's up, stream is up, and I'm late as usual, and Shay is first. Congrats on the first, Shay! Good job! Enjoy the lurk and the show! Button. Oh, patting the cat. Hydrating and stretching. Thank you. Stretch. Stretch. Hydrate. Hey, Balkan, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Where was I when sleep? I think he got just about everything and we had to move on in the warehouse. Yep, that's pretty much what I remember. Okay, we have food. And some stuff, so... Wow! We're gonna roast in here. Hey love, nice bike shake. Could whoever killed the robots have done this? No time to chat, the whole building's gonna collapse. Fair enough. Workshop gate or Thor's office? Well, let's head for the office, I guess. Office? Need to clear the way first. Really? Just jump over or something. Damn, the whole place is on fire. We should hurry up with our search before the fire spreads. Papers. There's an old letter here. Anything interesting? Hasn't been sent. It's from Sir Watson's son, the president of Odin Borson. Let's see. Part of the text is burned and illegible. Since Soul was the first company to go when, shortly after being acquired by the Skull Group, he declared bankruptcy and disappeared from the market. Now my company is under continuous threat of acquisition by the German Group, and I expect this will lead to a similar outcome. Oh Chairman and oh Ruler, if only I was still at the helm of the military production factory and not... My action would be decisive, and I would not have to write letters like this. Reading in a smoky room is not a good idea, dude. But as I am needed here and must act according to the laws of competition, no matter how hard it may be for me, I ask you. The rest is illegible. I wonder why he never sent this letter. Who knows? More papers. Damn smoke. There are profit reports and charts. You said you don't understand that kind of stuff. Well, these ones look pretty simple. A report on Thor's profits compared with German guards. Looks like Thor took the lead at some point and stayed ahead for about 9 days. The report's in there though. I see. Examine more notes. Come on, let's get out of here before you choke to death. One sec. I see some blueprints. Ooh, that looks like the hammer. The Mjolnir project developed by the Shinri and Broker group. Mjolnir? What a strange name for a hammer. Yeah, don't say. Good thing you have some idea about Norse mythology, cause oh my god, those letters would not make sense. That's it. I can't survive another second in here. Coughing and whipping away tears, you blindly break open the lockers. Take the goods. Anything else? I wanna be sure, cause I'm pretty sure I won't be coming back here anymore. Nope. Do we have the map? Blueprint? Have junk? Have the other map? Have other shit? Nope. Okay, off we go. Off to the workshop. Well, that's quite a few people. And so far I can only just head back. Can't see anyone I can talk to or anything I can possibly do. Some men are unsuccessfully trying to break down the door while the rest of them stand off to the side, exhausted. Watch in silence. Our plan will not be complete until we can be sure we've destroyed the entire factory.
There must be something important in there. Why else would they have hidden it like this?
10 or so pissed off men turn to face you. What's this now? Squinting.
He doesn't look like a robot.
Hey you, are you from the village too? No.
Are you here to help us burn down this damn power plant?
Nope. And what the hell do you want? Listen, I just want the hammer. The men glanced at each other. What hammer? That's what you're trying to destroy, right? The hammer of Thor? It's behind this door you're trying to break down. Ah, so it's the hammer making those sounds. That makes sense.
See? I told you.
Hush. We don't need your help. We can deal with the hammer ourselves. Be on your way. He turns back to the door. Nope. I need the hammer, and I will be taking it. Listen, guy, or whoever you are under the mask. He jabs a finger at you. There are 10 of us here, so if you think you can take us, you're out of your mind. Well, he might take you, just not the way you imagined. Now what? Well, let's try to convince them again. Fine, just explain what's going on here. Maybe we can find a compromise. We'll take care of things ourselves. He won't even look at you now.
Extra manpower wouldn't hurt, boss. The door really won't budge.
He rolled his eyes. There's nothing to explain. This piece of shit here, he points to the door, caused an avalanche that buried our village. No? We won't stand for this. It's time to take action.
It's time for Operation Blackout.
Blackout! The rest of the mob shouts, but less enthusiastically and less in unison than before. We'll burn it all down! We'll leave nothing standing!
Yay!
Try to convince him. Come on, think! You tap a finger against her temple. Choose wisely. I don't think they're going to put up with you for long. For a trader, pretend you know something they don't. Trade. Fuck could we even trade with them for? They want to destroy the hammer, we want to take the hammer away, but they're fucking stupid and stubborn. Pretend you know something they don't. I wouldn't recommend opening that door without me. Something disastrous will happen. No reaction. The hammer isn't what it seems, but I know how to disable it. Yawn. The hammer is actually a huge robot. That's just its code name. And I'm the only one who can handle it. Will you shut up over there? To be fair, even to me that didn't sound very convincing. Let's make a deal. The men pretend not to hear you. I'll open this door for you if you let me take the hammer.
Whisper something to the boys.
Whispers back.
What do you mean, take the hammer? Are you going to take it to another factory and make us burn that one down too?
The truth is I'll take it out of the world, but I highly doubt they'll believe it, so... I'll take the hammer out of the country. And bring it where? Quick, what country is this? One sec, hang on. I see Helheim, and I see Asgard and Midgard. I'll take it to Midgard, cause... yes. I'll take the hammer to Midgard, far away from you. The men glance at each other. But this is Midgard. You Oops. Well then, what was that other dumb one? Okay, I'm done listening to you. I'm not going to sit there and listen to you spout nonsense all day. Fucking shit, you bastard! You lied to me. You said this was. Guys, deal with them. Fuck. The whole mob rushes at you like a pack of unleashed hounds. Look, Roderick, a perfect example of badly written characters.
incapable of assessing the situation and changing their opinion. I bet you anything the book describes them with the simple phrase, an aggressive mob. Or maybe you're just not convincing enough. Yeah, maybe that's it. The angry mob has you surrounded. This won't end peacefully. I think I'll kill this one because I will surely take 2 life at once. Where's my... Now drain from the guy. Slash this. I think I'm not very good at fighting. Ooh, he has a lot of life. Oop, I don't want to hit with a strong hit. Shield. Bread. Slash. Slash the big one. Oh, fail. Let's try the big one. Oh, this was not the most challenging fight ever. The fight is over. All the members of the angry mob are lying on the floor, moaning quietly. Okay then, let's try and open the door now. You examine the door. There's a panel here. Looks like we need an alphabetic code. So we need to guess the word? Yeah, something like that. Any ideas? For what would he have used? Mjolnir? What kind of word is that? It's the hammer's name. We saw it in the papers in Thor's office, remember? Oh, right. Beep. The door opens. Great. Alright, let's see what's inside. Is that it? The hammer? Looks like it. It's huge. Have to figure out how to get it down from there. You should hurry before the fire spreads here. It's dangerous to get close to the hammer while it's still active. Fair enough. Interesting. Panel. There's no way we can take the hammer unless we stop that mechanism. I know, but there's so many buttons here. And this weird head. Hello. Damn it, not again. Human detected 67% certainty. Running if function. If human is Thor, initiate standby mode. If human is not Thor, launch self-destruction system. What? Hold on. I'm Thor. Everything's fine. It's me. I just came to check on my hammer. What was it called again? German No, Mjolnir. Mjolnir. It's the hammer. We just said Mjolnir at the door, dude. When did you forget it? Right, Mjolnir. Analyzing similarity. Similarity to Thor is 14%. That's not much. Additional testing required. To the right you see two cables attached to the robot's head. First question. Yank the right cable. Bzz. Ow, 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 that hurts, ow! My god! The robot's head starts shuddering. The robot shuts down. That wasn't what I expected to happen. I bet. Poor robot. Thought he'd just shut down and that will be it. Looks like your hammer stopped moving. Okay, I'm going. You examine the massive hammer. Up close, it looks more like a piece of factory equipment than a hammer. But I guess there's some resemblance, right? Listen. How might I come back later and fix it? Right. Why even bother? It's only a robot. Just a character. Not this again. Nothing's changed after all. We're ending this book on the same note we started on. First it was the alchemist, now the robot. I don't have an answer for you. I know. Take the hammer and leave the book. You think it's gonna fit? Cause I don't. How the fuck did you fit in there? You were way taller than the width of the case a moment ago.
Time to mail some hammers.
It's curious that once it's inside the box, it's like, yep, not an issue, just a light little.
Did you get the item?
Yeah, just don't throw your pack while carrying it. Oh, you didn't seem very bothered carrying the case once the hammer was inside. Ouch, that shot in my nose. Where's your payment? I'll be in touch. I need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Fucking phone? I'm coming. The hell do you want? I mean, hello? Still abusing characters? It just happened. Well, anyway. Good work out there. You're slowly starting to be my favorite walker. Don't call me that. Don't like your new line of work? Nope. That's too bad. It's far more profitable than all your scribbling. Ouch. Alright, I'll be in touch. I just want some sleep. Hello? Etienne, is that you? Oh, hey Vince. How's the work going? It's not bad. Thanks again for getting me set up with that client. It's not the world's most pleasant person, but I know a guy who finished working for him literally yesterday and got his shackles off right after that. Lucky guy. That's for sure. We're thinking of writing something together now. We seem to know a lot of people who end up in shackles. Well, the laws these days, you know. Or maybe you just gave them the same helpful advice you gave me. Hey, I told you what you were supposed to do. The police weren't supposed to get wind of anything. And I did everything exactly as you said, but the police got wind of it. To the tune of 30 years for me. Listen, I just told you what I heard. Alright, I'll call you back when you're in a better mood. Bye. Don't you fucking dare. I'm watching you. Hey neighbor, good night. Sorry. Enough sleep, time to get up. It's a week later and there's some medicine on my desk suddenly. But the coffee is bad and I have plans. Oh, shut the More damage or AoE slash? Tempting, tempting. Let's go more damage. Oh, that's increasing number of desks around this house. Dude, you don't need that many. 1, 2, 3 desks. The technological term that had been developing the system known as television is now defunct. This motion picture system was developed by Steve Drudrick, who died last month. High development costs and complexity of use forced the board of directors to abandon the project. Oh, no TV! Then again, if you can live inside of a book, why care for a TV? I have to pay my water bill! Oh my god, I have bathroom access and more bills. That's not fun. The water's back on. I can finally take a shower. And, other things. But if your boiler is right on top of your bathtub,
That looks dangerous.
Not now. Okay, no need to do now. Good. Export from an article. Several readers reported the incident to the writer's police, who immediately began investigating the situation. All copies of Torben Zalisky's The Spark of a Hammer have now been taken off the shelves. Seems like we made out the right time. To Etienne Quist from Harmony Publishing Agency. Rumors of your situation have reached us, Mr. Quest. We assure you that everyone at Harmony sympathizes with you and wants to help you in any way we can. We invite you to serve your sentence with us. However, unfortunately, our resources are quite limited, so payment is out of the question. We remember just how good your books were, and we want you to get back to the creative process as soon as possible and write fantastic new material. Where is the writers? Do the police writers or are they writers who police? They're police for writers. I'm currently a writer with an ankle bracelet for causing writer's block because I've been naughty boy. Etienne Quist, this letter confirms that you have repaid your water bill debt. We ask you to please refrain from future late payments. Sincerely, the water company. I hope my neighbors won't mind that I made a little bit of a mess here. A little bit! Dude, I wanna return some shit. No? Okay. Okay, we're getting more plants. Dude likes plants, I guess. Anything in the kitchen? Do we have food? Bread! Yay! Eat bread! Bread is good, it's 2 hearts. Oh, the dishes are washed this time. Somebody shot the TV. Oh, there's not. Who's been stealing food again? What nerve! My children are going hungry. Sorry, I needed that apple. Oh, I didn't, but I took it anyway. kids are not making a mess today? That's new. Oh my. Writers please don't cross. What happened here? This is still locked, I presume. Okay, everything has been explored. Time to deal with the annoying noise. Hello? I have a job for you. Mm-hmm. What's this? Mm-hmm. Are you ready or not? I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready, as always. You'll need to be even more ready than you usually are. I have a new partner, and if we pull this job off without a hitch, you can't even imagine what opportunities it will open up for me. Well, am I happy for you or what? So we need to make the client happy. If he's happy, then I'll be happy too. And if I'm happy, a little bit of that happiness might trickle down to you. Get my drift? Like I've said before, I'm not doing this for the money, it's for my shackles. The client sent me an advance payment, and I spent it on my new office. So get ready and don't let me down. Click. Wow, that one ran away fast.
It's easier to get a new one.
Yeah, I know I need to put it on the desk. Which one? You have like 10 of them now. They're multiplying like rabbits. I know you're a writer, but how many desks does one need? A strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the Cornelius paradox by Oleg Sergeyev and extract an item, Cornelius's magic wand. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. An excerpt from a review. It certainly expands the universe, but new books in this series are published so rarely that this expansion seems more like mockery. However, I must admit I'm intrigued. Okay, this time it's space for the wand. And considering it's on the front page, just dive in. Off to ruin a book. Yay! Oof. Damn, people. I don't think that lady over there noticed me. But this guy definitely saw me land. You there, Roderick? Like always. I figured out how I can convince you that I'm not cold and cruel. And heartless. Well... and unpleasant. And someone who couldn't care less about anyone else. Alright, fine. Keep it down over there. Sorry. So here's my plan. Not only am I not going to hurt any characters, since you've done such a good job with that up until now, I'm actually going to help them. All of them. We're going to help every single person we meet in this book. Sound good? We won't abandon anyone. Why do I cringe at that? How many people are we gonna fuck off now? Yeah. Too much optimism at the start. I don't see this happening. Sounds pretty suspicious. Oh, come on. I'm a completely different person deep down inside. You'll see. We'll start with this guy over here. Hey, do you need help? Me? No, thanks. I'm alright. Well, that's one less we have to help. Well, that was quick. I said keep it down. Whispering. Let's go find more characters. Hold on, what are we actually here in this book for? Oh yeah, I need to find Cornelius's wand. A magic wand? Most likely, yes. And it's a rush order, but I think we'll still have time to help everyone. Okay, but I'm going to keep an eye on you. You're actually really strange today. I won't let you down. Message board. You see a message board packed with information. It's divided into several sections. School job postings. Let's see. Part-time receptionist wanted. Requirements: female, age 50 plus. Not quite a fit. Seeking system administrator, hourly rate offered. What kind of administrator is that? Let's keep looking. Oh, this one's perfect for you. Janitor needed. I guess I'll have to try. The school motto. It's its own column written in large letter. It's uniting our differences and overcoming challenges. General information. Headmaster Robert Lee Mentier, educational license number 0023. Hours 8 to 20. Visiting hours for parents 16:30 to 17. Complaints and suggestions book. You take the slim worn book from its folder on the wall. There are insults written all over the cover. Yeah, so the locals don't like wizards very much. Reading. Stop taking up so much space in our city. We could have built a huge park here. Reading. No one in this cursed neighborhood can sell their house, and it's all your fault. Big deal. A man dressed in a classic modern suit sits expectantly on the bench. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. My god, he notices you looking at him and tries to avert his eyes as far from you as possible. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, so you're a teacher? Nods briefly. What do you teach? Table manners? Really? No wonder dude doesn't want our help. I teach programming class here. His chest puffs out a little. What's that? I've heard of it. It's not. It's hard to explain. He waves his dismissive hand at you and returns to his thoughts. Do you know how to get inside? Yeah, it's an important skill, but randomly guessing somebody is an etiquette teacher is a little dismissive. I'm scheduled in already. You might have to sign up for an appointment or something. There are job offerings on the wall over there. Let's go see if there's anything good. I already took one for janitor. Receptionist. Who are you? What do you want? The receptionist doesn't look at you. Her attention is fixed on the small TV set on her desk. Is there anything I can help you with? You? Help me? She raises her eyebrows in surprise, but your words are still not enough to draw her attention away from the TV. That's right, I've decided to try to and help everyone I meet today. Oh, isn't that nice? Now, I asked you, who are you and why are you here? I have urgent business with the headmaster. Did you make an appointment? I don't believe so. Then I'll ask you again, what do you want? You can hear the irritation in her voice, but you don't know if it's because of you or because the team in the football game on TV just missed a goal. Show her the job listing. You're looking for a janitor and I'm looking for work. Yes, we've been looking. The receptionist rolls her eyes but finally looks away from the TV and turns to you for the first time. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? Oh my god, I look weird. It was an accident. I'm very sorry. She isn't sorry. The receptionist opens the desk drawer and, with a sigh, pulls out a stack of pink, yellow, and green forms that puff out a cloud of dust as she drops them on the desk. Is this going to take long? Name? Etienne. Any allergies to cleaning products? Cleaning products? I thought you were all wizards. Answer the question. No allergies. Excellent, you're hired. Just like that? Here's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me, you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off of all bookshelves, then come back here. What about the cleaning products? We're fresh out. He turns her attention back to the TV. I'll get it done. Image on the floor. Crests, there must be the school's guilds. Door to the hall, to the restroom, and to the library. Oh, let's check the restroom. It's always a good place to check. Well, this is a dingy yet steamy bathroom somehow. A rusty tap drips rusty water. Fill the bucket. I have a wet bucket. There's already water in the bucket. Is there another tap or just that one tap? It's just that one tap, despite kind of appearing in a very large section of the game. Let's go to the library and finish our job. Oh, that's gonna take some work to clean up. Old books in boxes. A crafting station. Shelf. The bookshelves aren't going to wash themselves. And of course, they just had to be the biggest bookshelves I've ever seen in my life. You're a writer! Start dusting. Is this really the only way to get inside the school? Take the rack from the buckets and wring it out. They don't let just anyone passing by into the main hall, and that's where Cornelius's wand is. And the wand isn't the only thing in there. What else? Oh, those characters you said you were going to help. Oh, yeah, right. I'd advise you to keep pretending to be a janitor even once we get inside. You sigh and wipe a layer of dust off the first shelf. This isn't exactly how I imagined an adventure in a school of magic. On the second shelf you notice an old piece of paper. It must have fallen out of the book. Read the paper. Looks like someone's notes, probably a student's reading. There is a barrier that exists around our solar system, a wall covered in symbols. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. It is believed that the wall protects us from external threats due to the fact that it is constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destruction of the symbols on it. What will happen to us when all the symbols are destroyed? Well, what will happen once they are destroyed? You crumple up the paper and toss it aside. Don't worry, we won't be around to see it. You turn your attention back to the rack, bucket, dust, and the dust on the shelves. 10 minutes later. Oh, that was a quick clean. Well, I think this bookshelf is clean now. We should get the other bookshelves done then. Oh, it is a nice looking shelf. This is the biggest bookshelf in the room, and it's covered in a thick layer of dust. You find yourself unconsciously squeezing the rag in your hand. You wet the rag in the bucket and start wiping the dust off the shelves. It's boring work, and your eyes start wandering over the shelves, coming to rest on an old-looking folder. Look through the folder. You brush the dust off the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest and an inscription. The Baratas Guild. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder, and nothing catches your eye at first. But then you find a handwritten letter at the very back. Dear Marcus, I'm asking you to please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I am unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already. However, there is a religious aspect to it that I left out because I wanted to tell you about it off the record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to their beliefs, wizards must use their power to destroy the armies of the enemy, which, of course, in this day and age is quite difficult. But all I'm asking you to do is to pay attention to each of these students, because once they finish their studies, they will be going straight to the battlefield. The Baratas Guild. Okay. You keep cleaning in silence. 20 minutes later. Oh, I think this bookshelf is clean now. Then I suggest we start on the next one. Looks like they forgot to put these books up for sale. Maybe there's something interesting here. Pick a random book. You open the first book your hands fall on, flinching instinctively, waiting for the jump. But nothing happens. Dampness has made the text completely illegible. Aww. This is a shady part of the building, too damp for a library. I hate to see books treated badly like this. You put the ruined book back on the shelf. And the last bookshelf to clean then. A dusty bookshelf that looks even dustier than the others. Start dusting. You sigh and start wiping the dust off the shelves, but stop when your rag catches on something. There's something scratched into the shelf. Examine the inscription. These look like runes. Oh, no, they're words. It says second shelf, third book from the left. "15 minutes later. Alright, this bookshelf is done. All the bookshelves are clean. We should go tell the receptionist. Let's go. Okay, let's see what's on the second shelf, third book from the left. This one? You pull out the book. You hear a click. Oop. Shelter staircase. Ooh, secret library! Bookshelves. They were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of magic in our world was due to the divine intervention. The theory was eventually discarded. Couple of damp books. And a writing desk. There is an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It's seen better days. Examine the desk. There's a small lock on the desk drawer. Ooh, a lock. That must mean there's something valuable inside. Try and open it. Tug at the lock. The lock may be old, but it's still shut tight. I'll need some kind of tool. Okay, lockpick or pliers. Currently don't have anything, but we could eventually. I don't see anything else I can do here. Oh, and there was this box. I forgot the box. It has trash, but some metal. Metal is good for crafting. Are you finished dusting? Hold on. We'll see about that. She reluctantly turns off the TV. The receptionist groans as she stands up and goes to check your work. Not bad at all. Happy to help. You give Roderick Cage's satisfied glance. Get going now. You have a new task. I wanted to ask about the wand. No time for that. Go straight up to the headmaster. There was a spill in his office that needs cleaning up. Straight down the hall, then to the right. Unlock the door for you. Fine. Portrait hall. You see an opulent, though slightly shady altar with a magic wand sitting on a pedestal in the middle of it. I didn't think we'd get to it so easily. To what? That's Cornelius's wand, the one you were supposed to find, remember? Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll just have to help the characters up in the next book. There is nothing but a thick glass pane separating you from the wand. A heavy lock hangs below the panel, keeping it shut. Look around. There's not a soul in the hallway. You can hear some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. You continue scanning your surroundings, and you eventually notice a surveillance camera watching you from the ceiling. Is that thing working? What is it? That thing is watching us, recording everything that happens. What do we care if it records? I think you should break the glass, grab the wand, and get out of the book already. What's the hold up? Examine the wand. The wand looks old, and the paint on it has started to peel in places. It's giving off a slight glow and a low hum. To get the lock. I've never seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. You don't think a lockpick will work on it? Just break the glass! I don't want to make a lot of noise. What's gotten into you today? You're being so cautious. I told you I'm not really a bad person. Hey, are you our new janitor? You see a middle-aged man in the doorway. Yes, I'm the janitor. I'm the one who called for you. Come into my office. He opens the door wider. I really think we should just break the glass and grab the wand and... The man starts to reach for his belt, where his own wand sits in a holster. Come on, smash the case! Why are you so eager today? Can we really? I don't have anything to smash the case with anyway. I highly doubt it will work with a hand. Let's walk over to the man. Can you not hear me? He's pointing his wand at you. Sorry, I was lost in thought. That one is just so gorgeous. The man slowly lowers his wand and silently waits for you to walk over to him. Wow, the difference between the two rooms. Come in, come in. An old man who is also in the office nods briefly at you. You found us through the job posting? Yes, I always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Really? It's not very often you hear something like that from a non-wizard. But you don't really look like an ordinary person either. No offense. Anyways, we have a few stains to clean up here. Our former headmaster spilled a potion. He slightly accentuates the word former. Damn, 25 stream streak? Damn, Shay, good job. I think you have the best stream streak from everyone on my stream right now. I think you even beat Love. I only spilled it because you distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. The old man seems sincere in his claim. Yes, you're the supreme lurker. Thank you, Shay. It doesn't matter. In any case, clean it up, please. He returns to his work. What kind of potion? Marcus, what kind of potion was it? He doesn't look up from his desk. A magic retention potion. It doesn't want to lose everything everything my ancestors passed down to me. He grins in a senile grin. I see. The headmaster responds with a sour grimace, whispering, "It's just a herbal velocity." Get started on the first stain. You start wiping the first stain with a rag. The potion doesn't really budge. I heard you plan to sell everything from the geomancy department, too. The geomancy symbols were shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all that? Why indeed? That's our history. Let history stay in the past. He turns his attention back to his work. The stain is finally gone. You can start on the next one. The second stain is bigger than the first, and someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion over the floor. Whispering, first cleaning bookshelves, now cleaning the floor. What's next? The toilets? Just keep going and get it done. Once you finish, we'll go back to the one in the hallway. Casually ask about the wand. That wand you have out there in the hall is so interesting. The old man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious stare your way. The headmaster pauses for a second. Indeed, enjoy it while it's here. What do you mean while it's here? The headmaster tenses up. It seems he's about to make a very painful decision. Oh, yeah, by the way, I wanted to warn you, Marcius. We found the buyer for the wand. He tenses up again after he speaks. Is he talking about your client? I don't think so. The old man drops his teacup on the floor and it shatters, splashing more potion onto the floor under the desk. You must be joking. You put the symbol of our school up for sale? I actually put everything in the school up for sale. No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital expressed interest in the wand. How could you? The old man's head starts shaking. Hold on, you should probably sit down. The wand, Cornelius's wand! Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for it that we can go another 6 months without government support. Bang! You're going to regret this. I'll I'll call a meeting of the school's council to challenge it. Jumps up from his chair. The old man hurries off. He's going to take the wand. We need to stop him. Don't worry, he's gone crazy like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, only I have the key to the case. He pauses for a second, clearly regretting telling you that. While you were busy with the conversation, you seem to have finished up wiping the stains. Looks like I'm done here. Can I go? Yeah, thank you. He turns to the door. You can hear voices coming from the other side, getting louder and louder. Now what's going on out there? Let me go see. Really? You just told me you have the key and you left me alone with it? Okay. All sorts of junk with tea spilled all over it. Tingle. Oh, crafting tools. Maybe we can make the lockpick or the pliers. Ooh, food and pieces of metal. Are we gonna fight a lot? Because I'm finding a lot of good food here. That's sus. What? I can't interact with anything else? I thought I could steal the key. It was a perfect time for that. I know, Unstable, I know, I'm just teasing. You are my most loyal, actually active in chat person, so that's fine. Ooh, next Saturday. Good luck with that one. What's going on here? A crowd of people has gathered in the hall. They are whispering among themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. It's the wand, headmaster, sir. Cornelius's wand is gone. Fucking hell! Fuck! Damn it, the client asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. Alright then. He turns to the gathered crowd. Who saw it last? I think it was you, right, Sir Marcius? You left the office and then you must have walked right past it. But it was here at the time. That's if we can take your word for it. Do you have any reason not to believe me? Indeed, especially when it comes to the thief of school property. Do you think I don't know about your secret stash under the library? The only one stealing here is you, giving away our heritage. Just admit you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I didn't touch it! The headmaster looks at the camera mounted on the ceiling. We'll see if that's true, but for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one gets in or out. And all the teachers present, and you as well, ma'am, he nods to the receptionist. And you too, he quickly points at you. But definitely not you, he points to the former headmaster. All of you, start searching for the wand. Yes, sir, everyone indicate the response as one. Yes, sir. You're a little slow to speak, and it sounds silly. Alright then, everyone get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that will take some time. I'll be in my office. If you so much as try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I'll be in my office. The crowd disperses. So what do? We're going to find the wand. You fearlessly straighten the collar of your coat. An empty pedestal. Portrait. You see a portrait of a man with bandaged hands, or rather what's left of his mangled wrists. How awful. That's one of the old headmasters. Back in his day, wizards didn't wield wands. They held the spells in their hands to cast them, like real men. Which of course didn't protect them from the consequences of a spell gone wrong. I see. Anything else? Portrait spot. Looks like one portrait is missing. Okay, let's see. What can I make on the workbench? Okay, back among the steps. Any chance for the library looking better? Nope. Okay, so far I can craft a lockpick, so I will. And now extracting. Okay. And I want to check out what's in the desk under the stairs. Pick the lock. The lock turns out to be a simple one, and you quickly open it using the lock. Look inside. Coins, jar, and the rings. So mostly just junk. But I should be able to make one vial of ink with this. And I did. I don't have time for you right now, young man. I'm incredibly busy. Have you seen anything suspicious? Yes, a janitor who keeps poking his nose into things that aren't his business. You should help me find our missing student instead. Missing student? A second year and one quite lacking in the wits department. What's his name? Mendes. Last name? He's part of the Ziblik Guild. They don't have last names. She looks at you mistrustfully. What does he look like? Like an ordinary student? Got it. Who might know more about him? His friends are always smoking in the bathroom. Asking them. Smoking? You let them do that? It's not my problem. My job is to keep unwanted types from walking into the school. Is there anyone else who might have seen him? I don't know. Maybe the movers outside. Why are you so sure he's in the school? Because the school is locked down until we locate the missing wand. Oh, right. So he must be somewhere on school property. I don't have any more questions. The headmaster asked me to find the wand. Congratulations. The receptionist seems focused on the TV screen where a soap opera is now playing. I won't interrupt you. Leave loud. So that's why the bathroom was so steamy. It's just smoking. Several students are smoking in the toilet stall. You lean against the wall to eavesdrop on their conversation. Apollo is such a traitor. The whole school was talking about him yesterday. What did he do? He lit the candle, if you can believe it, with his wand. You see a puff of smoke. Yeah, no way. Even the headmaster can't do anything like that now. The new one, definitely not. Or he tried to... Or he tied a match to his wand, more likely, just like Mendes did, remember? Where did he go anyway? Mendes? He was in the infirmary last I checked. Yeah, sure, all cozy under a blanket. I bet he got the hell out of there like he planned. Haven't seen him since morning. I thought he was all talk, but I guess not. The hiss of a cigarette butts being put out marks the end of the conversation. The voices fall silent and the door opens. You press yourself against the wall and they don't notice you. Really? Someone named Mendes who ran away from school. You think he took our wand? We'll need to check. Hopefully he hasn't gone far yet. Well, he hasn't been seen since morning, and I don't know what time we entered at, so... The outside has boxes. Not even a child would fit in these boxes. The movers. Two movers are sitting on cardboard boxes and smoking. The boxes are bowing under their weight. Listen to their conversation. You eavesdrop to their conversation. My back's about to give out from lugging all this junk around. I told you to wear a belt, didn't I? He swaps his belly, which is wrapped in a sturdy leather belt. The lanky mover flicks his lighter lazily and brings the flame close to a tiny metal seal holding the cardboard box closed. In an instant, the melted seal falls to the ground. What do we have here? He rummages among the paper-wrapped school equipment in the box. Oh yeah, the lanky one takes something out of the box. It's glowing and made of glass. What the hell do you want with that piece of crap? I don't know, I'll keep it as a souvenir to light up my house. Right, souvenir from magical idiots, real valuable. But I'll be the only one around who has something as wild as this. Maybe I'll even sell it. Sell it to who? A useless crap collector? The movers are digging around in boxes of magical items, laughing at what they'll find in there. Have you seen a kid around here? A kid? His name is Mendes. He ran away from school and might have taken something important with him. The lanky mover coughs loudly. Nope, haven't seen him. Students hang around out here sometimes. He waves a hand. They go around the corner to smoke, but I haven't seen any today. Can I look in the boxes? Yeah, right, he's gonna be held responsible if something goes missing. I won't steal anything. Yeah, sure. Nah, Paperhead, you can't touch the boxes. You're touching and stealing from them. Hey, you, put that back. Who the hell are you, ugly? I take what I want. I've spent the whole day dealing with these boxes of yours here. I deserve a little present. Put it back. This is your last warning. The mover doesn't seem very scared. Let's show him, Nicky. Alright. He jumps up from the box. One to slash this one. One down. Ouch. Get down, you bastards. You're one tough idiot, damn it. The mover slowly gets up from the ground. Fine, you win. He closes the pilfered box and puts it back in its place. That's better. The movers glare at you angrily from under their brows. Okay, loaded boxes. Nothing inside but full boxes. More boxes. No one in the box. More boxes. No one in the box. Boxes here. A long row of boxes sits alongside the truck, waiting to be loaded. Examine. There's no one here, just ordinary boxes. Hang on, look at that one down there. You notice a tape on one of the boxes has come off. It seems to have been opened already. Open the box. You look over at the movers. They're muttering angrily, but they seem to be leaving you alone. You move all the junk in your way aside and open the box with no tape. Shh, don't give me away. A scrawny, scared-looking boy is sitting in the box with a frightened look in his eyes. His robes are covered in crumbs and sawdust. You're Mendes, I assume? Huh? How do you know my name? What are you doing here? I'm hiding. I see that. Why? I want to get out of this school. You give him a reproachful look. All we do here is waste time. Everyone else is doing real stuff, going to college or work or whatever. Just my luck, I was born with these powers. He looks at his hands. Where's Cornelius's wand? What wand? What's that got to do with me? Stop playing dumb. Why did you steal the wand? I didn't take anything. The student opens his robe and starts showing you his pockets, revealing nothing but half a loaf of bread. Looks like he's telling the truth. He's just a student who wants to drop out of school. Well, I still had to check. Alright, come out of there. Wait, why should I come out? Don't make me go back. You glance over at the movers. They aren't paying any attention to you, and it doesn't seem like they heard anything. Leave me in the box. Let me take me away from school. Are you sure you thought this through? What do you know about it anyway? You've been here for 2 days and you want that all to be for nothing? 2 years. My bad. 2 years, 3 years, what does it matter? Even 10 years here wouldn't get me anywhere. Do you at least have some kind of plan? Of course, I'm going to see my uncle. Help me find work. I said I should have no problem. You helped me find work, said I should have no problem getting on my feet. Okay, Mendes, it's your choice. Since you don't have the wand, I couldn't care less about the other stuff. You close the box and walk away. That's one less mystery now, plus we definitely helped him, wouldn't you say? Well, according to the plot, he ended up having a pretty good life outside of the school. The boxes on the ground ready to be shipped out. They're wrapped up with plastic ties. Try to open a box. You tried. Yeah, I need pliers. Okay, walk away. I don't have pliers yet. Okay, so the outside is this far. It's not helping. I go from the library. Check the headmasters. Wait, didn't the old headmaster say he'll be in the office? The school's headmaster is watching his desktop screen intensely. Peek at the desktop. On the screen you see a processing video window and a small process bar below. It says 0.02%. Oh my god, that's worse than Aries potato PC. Sighs heavily. There we go. He jumps up. You look at the screen and see that the number has changed to 0.021%. It's going to take some time. He'll probably know he stole it in a week or so. We should probably go back to the search. Where's the old headmaster? Isn't the old director your chief suspect? Why isn't he here? He's in his office on the second floor. I gave orders not to let him out. And if he does manage to escape, then at least we know he has somehow involved in the theft. Isn't that dangerous? He might have a really powerful wand on him. Nah, he's more afraid of that wand than anything. Even if he did steal it, he wouldn't risk using it. The headmaster scowls. But that doesn't mean he'll get away with it. If you find out that he has the wand, let me know right away. Now off to the main hall we go. How much damage did I take? Enough. I need one loaf of bread. Okay, there's a bunch of students. There's upstairs, down. Teacher. Stop right there! Whispering, I'm just the janitor. I'm just the janitor. Who are you? I'm just the janitor. I guess the school really is out of money. You can't even hire normal people. See that teacher over there with the glasses? Go tell him they moved his classes to the room downstairs. You don't need to be a genius to realize that the students are plotting something. They're giggling and glancing around, and one of them is holding a padlock. Oh, Come on, help us play a trick on him. It's just fun little tradition. What do I do? He's asking for help and we promise to help everyone. I don't think the scouts are clearly up to no good. Why are you thinking so hard? It's just a harmless prank. We're going to lock him in the basement for like 10 minutes, then let him out. I mean, just look at him coming in here all full of himself. He's planning to teach wizards, but he's not even a wizard. You don't think the man in the cheap suit looks particularly arrogant? But maybe it's more obvious to the students. I'll think about it. Ooh, somebody's being all fancy and glittery and shining. You see a tall, smiling boy in front of you. What are they, eh? The boy seems entertained by everything that's happening. He extends a hand to you. My name is Mikhail. Shake his hand. Etienne. Nice to meet you. You're a new janitor, right? More like janitor slash detective. The headmaster tasked me with finding the lost wand. You and the whole rest of the school, yeah? But I wouldn't expect the teachers to be any sort of hurry to find it. Isn't that wand dangerous? It's hard to say. We have no idea what spell was being held inside of it. There was a spell inside of it too? I can explain it to you if you want. Explain? When we want to summon a spell, he pulls out his wooden wand. We speak the name of a sign which draws the spell into our wand. Veritas. His wand starts glowing very faintly. Now I can use this spell at any time by just flicking my wand. He swipes his wand gently, almost like a paintbrush, and the slightest wisp of steam rises from the tip. Whoa! The problem is, no one knows what spell was being held inside Cornelius's wand. He puts his wand back in his belt. And since Cornelius studied the most powerful spells and experimented with combining them, it could be something incredibly dangerous. Thanks for explaining it to me. But hey, maybe he just had a spell to chill his drinks in there. The student flashes a brief smile. Do you know who might have stolen the wand? I don't, but to be honest, there's been a lot of weird stuff happening in the school lately. One of the old teachers is acting strange. This morning one of the second-year students disappeared. There are rumors going around about undead in the walls. All kinds of stuff. Did he say undead? Tell me more. Sure, what do you want to hear about? What's going on with the missing student? Hold on, I never said I suspected anyone of stealing the wand. Although... Mikhail rubs his chin thoughtfully. You're probably right. When there are no good leads, you have to look into everyone. What did you ask me about? The missing student? It's nothing really, just some bad student no one can find. I think he probably ran away. It happens every semester. Why is that? The School of Magic isn't really all that prestigious nowadays. We could be studying to be lawyers or going to military school instead. Where do you think I should look? I don't know him, but I saw the receptionist putting up some flyers about the search. You should ask her. I already did that though. Tell me about the old teacher. I haven't seen that teacher in a long time myself, but they say he stopped showing up for lectures and spends his time hiding in abandoned classrooms. Sounds suspicious. He has a daughter, by the way, who usually works down in the laboratory. She might be able to tell you more. Thanks, I'll check it out. I'm afraid I don't know anything else about him. Undead? In the walls? I think it's just a school legend. Mikhail pauses, gathering his thoughts, then continues. But now that I think about it, people have been talking about them a lot lately. You should ask the students in the dorms, they might know more. Mikhail shifts his weight back and forth. Nothing else, thanks. Okay. Did you find out anything else? Why should I tell him that the missing student has been located? Oh, where is he now? He ran away from school, but he didn't have the wand. I feel that. Did you find out anything else? Mikhail, you're the most suspicious here right now. Students? The wand, did something happen to it? Some nerd. Bookshelf. Books. Dorms. I want to see what's downstairs. The laboratory and a bunch of boxes. Okay, more metal. Barrels. Oh, bread. Good. The door to the cellar is locked. Laboratory. Yes, goods in the crates. Can we make anything? We can make pliers. We shall make pliers. Ooh, 69 paint ink. Nice. Sorry, the laboratory is occupied right now. She turns to you and freezes. 1/3 of her concern is at your behavior, another third at your appearance. But there's something else there underneath. I've been tasked with finding Cornelius' wand and wanted to look around in here. Are you alright? Sorry if I scared you. No, it's fine. She turns around and pretends to be busy with work, but her hands are shaking slightly. Do you know anything about the missing wand? About what? Cornelius' wand. It was stolen today. Oh, no, I don't know anything. Her hands start shaking even harder. Stop pushing her. Fine. Listen, I can see something's worrying you. Maybe I can help? I won't tell anyone. You can trust me. The girl turns around and looks at you. Her eyes are full of doubt. One of the teachers here is my father. He's been acting really strange recently. I'm worried that he got caught up in something bad. I'll be grateful if you could find out what's happening with him. She turns to you again, but keeps her eyes on the floor. I got it. I'll go look for the strange teacher. You could have told me. What do you know about the maid wizards? They're the dumbest people imaginable. Why are you asking? You should live with what you're given. Why mess with magic if it's not meant for you? I don't understand those people. Mm-hmm. Not yet. Okay. Okay, this lock door only has keys for it. Good job, love. Well, before we start looking around the school even more, I think it's a good moment to wrap up stream and head for anime night. Me just run a Boom Bears. If it kicks in, I mean the game is up. Yeah, it got captured. Exclamation mark, join to join. And now I have a minute to figure out what the hell am I reading. There's a wild Genki. Ooh, Lit is playing something new. I haven't rated Lit in forever, actually. I don't think she usually streams around this time. Damn, that's a battle royale. Haven't seen that many bears on the screen in a while. Love throwing a grenade at me? That was mean. I boomed the Genki. Love's the only one with a heart in the battle. It's me and Love, and I took Love's last heart. Now it's me against Love. And I think Love boomed herself because I'm still holding the bomb, so yay! I win! Okay, everybody, I'll be seeing you tomorrow with more Bookwalker. Until then, have a great one. Bye!